Well, it's been hard work. We might have struggled with some of the conditions. Finally paid off. Right, Friday the 15th of August, 8:15. I've just got to Doggets Fishery in Rochford. I would say South End, but it's Rochford I think. First time I've been here, and it's a really nice place actually. It's a lovely evening as well, which I'll show you in a minute. But I've literally just got myself sorted out. I have baited the spots, I have marked up on the spots. No rods are out yet. I'm just letting everything settle. I'm going to have a cup of tea, just get my head together, and then I'm going to do some sticks ready for the rods, and then I'm going to put them on the spots. But there is fish moving in here. They were here as soon as I turned up. I see a few fish in here, so I'm hoping I can nick a couple. There's a couple of people opposite me and there's a couple of people down the bank. Yeah, so first time ever seeing this place or setting up or trying to catch anything, so but it looks fairly promising. It's a lovely evening, like I say. It's not too warm. I'll show you the lake. So rods are on the stands ready to go, but like I say, I'm wearing a t-shirt. It's not cold, it's not hot, it's perfect, to be fair. So the rods are not out, they're just sitting there waiting to be sorted. So I've got a lovely outlook, to be fair. So yeah, it's all good. Just show you a bit around the swim. So there's a swim next door. I think there's two in there, there's one really. There's a couple of people down the way. So basically, the old brolly's on the use again, getting a lot of use out of that. Bits are set up, rods are ready to go. A bit on a slant here, aren't we? Straighten it out a bit. So yeah, it's all looking really good. I've done a mix today for over here. I've done so the Vitalin, the pellets, broken boilies, various ground baits. Mixed them up earlier when I first got here after marking the rods up to exact areas where I wanted to be, and I put that out while I've been setting everything else up. So yeah, I'm now letting it rest a bit. There's fish jumping in and around the areas, they're coming back in, so it's all good. Oh. See how this looks on twilight mode. You just see the sun's starting to drop now. I say 8:15, so it's getting darker earlier, as we all know. But they're just waiting to go, to be armed. Rolly looks good. Net's there. All sorted. So I'm going to have a quick cup of tea, sort myself out, and I'll do a little update then. Right, morning. I'm sure I look an absolute state, but it's 8:30 in the morning, Saturday morning, and last night was quite eventful. Rained about 11 o'clock, absolutely tipped it down, and it was coming straight in at me. So I was getting wet. I ended up chucking my coat on, grabbing the wrap for the brolly, and whacking that on last night. I'm glad I did, because it did come down for a little while and it was pretty nasty. So yeah, it was about 11 o'clock. Then about 2 o'clock, I think it was. Yeah, about 2 o'clock, 2:15. I had 4 fish, 3 bream, 1 tench, and it was literally every time I cast, the rod just went off. Bring the fish in, unhook it, redo the bait, put a new stick on, cast it on the spot, same rod as well, and as soon as it get back out there, within about 2 minutes, the bobbin would start jumping well, jumping up and down basically. So yeah, that went on for a bit. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I remember waking up about 4 o'clock to a few bleeps. 4:30. I sat up for a bit, and I did finally get some sleep. I must have drifted off about 5 o'clock, which is why I'm still laying in bed right now, 8:30, and I feel absolutely knackered. No carp though, that's not good. But today's a new day, weather looks a lot better out there. I'll sort myself out at some point. But yeah, and now, Baggins, tired, staying in bed for a bit. Okay, it's 10:15. I've just had to make a trip back to the car just to pick up more my little canister of petrol, which I left in the car like an idiot. But I've been and done that, had my cup of tea. I put the rods out when I got back, new sticks, new bait, and already had a run on the right rod, which was another bream. I think it's like Bream City where I'm casting to, but hopefully the carp will move in. But while I've got a rod in, just want to show you my setup. So it's a CarpCrusaders lead there, square pair, 2 ounce, quality leads. If you need leads, I see people asking quite a bit, then they are really good, you won't go wrong. Various different coatings, sizes, whatever you need. On that is a BMG sleeve, along with their little mini quick link, you can just see under the sleeve. A little bit of a break in the rig, so I might have to change that. But it goes down to a BMG wide, I think this is. BMG wide, size 8, down to a Infusion Baits C-nut boilie. Right, the wind's picking up. As you can see, the wind is blowing straight in at me. It's the same as it was last night. That's why I had to put the wrap on, because the rain was just pelting in here. Try and hold this still. So yeah, but very simple rig, knotless knot. And that's been catching the tench and the bream that I had last night. Same rod, right hand rod. And I'm just going to redo all this, put another stick on it, put it back out there. If I have another bream, I may change it to a snowman or something, just something a bit bigger, just to see if it puts them off. But yeah, as you can see, the wind blowing right into this swim, which is nice. There was fish all over me last night, not just bream, I don't think either. So the other rods have been quiet all last night and again at the minute, but they're on good spots. I'm pretty happy with them. And yeah, I'm going to redo this. I may leave the camcorder running once I put this out, just to see, because literally the runs are coming 5-10 minutes after going out. So see if I can capture one. But yeah, looking good, weather's nice, sun's out. So yeah, I'll see how we go. Again, one of the other t-shirts I got on. Not sure how well you can see this put that way. But it's a bivvy, not a tent. Came out pretty well, pretty happy with the final look. So showing that off today. So like I say, I'm going to redo the rod, cast it back on the spot, and I may just like leave the camera running just to see if I can catch the run. It may be a bream, but catching a run's always good on camera. And I'll update more in a bit. So rod's just gone out. I know it's a bit windy, so you're probably getting a bit of wind noise, but let's see if we can capture anything. I'll leave this running for a bit, see what happens. Okay, left the camera running for a bit, and typically it seems the bream are scared of the camcorder as well as people coming into the swim. So yeah, nothing caught on camera, I'm afraid. Last night I couldn't put a rod out without it flipping off, like going within minutes. And it done the same this morning, and then I try and record it and nothing. So Wind's turned slightly. It's not coming straight in at me now. It's kind of going to my right slightly, but you know, sort of easterly, I believe. Westerly even, pushing from the west. But it's still looking pretty good out there. The wind is up. You can probably get a bit of wind noise, even though I've tried to block it out. Just made up some sticks. Say sticks. I've run out of the 25mm PVA mesh, so I'm having to use the 35mm and make small sort of packages, sort of thing, in which I'll manipulate to be longer. I've had to do it before, so I'll have to get on to Castaway, speak to them and get some more sent over. Get another couple of refills. I go for it quite a bit, as I like to use sticks all the time, more or less, in my fishing, just purely for the safety angle of it. Obviously a little bit of attraction as well. Like I say, the wind, you can probably hear it. It's really starting to gust out there, but everything's dry. The weather's still really good. Quite a few clouds about, so you know, it's not beating hot or anything, but obviously t-shirt weather, so it's all good. It's all good. And yeah, just finished doing the sticks. The rods have been quiet since I put them out. I'm going to put the radio back on, have a little listen to the radio, obviously Premiership kicking off today, and relax, I think. Maybe another cup of tea as well. But of course, if anything happens, be it, well, even a bream, I may even video me sort of unhooking it, but unlikely. But I'll obviously update if I do have something, be it a bream, a tench, hopefully a carp, or if anyone turns up, I'll update with that as well. 11, and I've just had another tench, same rod, same bait, same rig, so I'm going to stick with it for now, and I'm really hoping that the carp are going to move in at some point. I've done this various places where I've baited up and had quite a few bream or tench, and then at some point the carp tend to move in. Blinking phone. The carp tend to move in and bully them out of the way, and just because I think they notice that they're all feeding happily, so they feel a little less worried when they move into an area where them fish are feeding. So wind's blustering straight in here still. I have had another knock already on the right rod, and I've literally just put the rod down, so middle rod this time, but I think it's the wind more than anything, because it's picked up a bit. So yeah, no picture, no camera, I'm afraid. I just quickly sorted it out, unhooked it, got it straight back. The tenches, both tench have been about £4, £5. The bream, a couple of little ones and a couple of decent sized ones, probably about £4 or £5 again, so all of roughly the same sort of size and stamp. You can hear the old receiver vibrating its head off. So yeah, but yeah, so what was it, 11:30 or so, sun's still out, wind's up, clouds are about. I have got fish feeding obviously on one rod. The other two have not moved really, apart from wind noise, what I assume is wind. But yeah, so the middle rod I've got on a stiff hinge choddy, and the left and right rod are both on simple knotless knot bottom baits. I am going to redo some rigs now. I'm going to do some new rigs. Probably keep them the same bottom baits. I think I'll put the middle one on a bottom bait as well, and see if I can get them feeding off the middle as well. But yeah, for now, Baggins going to make some rigs, see if he can get some new ones made up, get them refreshed and get them out there, and hopefully, like I say, still holding tight. Oh, bloody phone. Still holding tight for the carp to move in. And hopefully I'll have some pictures of some fish rather than just talking about them all the time. Hold tight. 1:15, and I've just had another tench, same rod, right hand rod. They're loving the sea nut from Infusion Baits, it seems. Still no carp though. So I am going to now change all the rods over. And basically what I've done is done some new rigs, the BMG coated braid, and we're going to snowmans. Hopefully the size will just maybe tempt the slightly bigger fish and keep the bream and the tench away, but we'll see. So yeah, three rigs exactly the same, nothing different. Little infusion bait sea nut on the bottom now, the red or the pinky colour, and then the white one is their hairy bun spice pop up. Tested them in the margin, they sit lovely. Like I say, got the BMG coated braid, which is stripped back slightly near the end. Ooh, see if this will. Little bag of bits, castaway bag of bits, as you can see, stripped very slightly, right near the bag there, and then coated. Have steamed that as well. So yeah, I've done 3 exactly the same, so I'm going to put them on all the rods, redo them all, maybe throw a few more boilies out there. I have been topping them up with a few boilies here and there, but when I first got here I did do the mix and put it on the 3 spots after marking my rods out. So there's quite a little bit of bait out there, a lot of pellets and Vitamin and bits and bobs, broken boilies and that. So although I'm sure they've mopped most of that up now, I am just topping it up every now and then with an handful or 2 of boilies over the top. So right rod first, seeing as that's in, and I've just had another tench. What's that? 3 tench, 4 bream. So they're in and about, there's fishing and about. I just want the carp to move in. And I am then going to do the other 2 rods as well, get them all done, swapped over, and see if it can make a change. So yeah. Just changed the right rod over, cast it out on the spot. I didn't even get to put the bobbin on, and the line went tight as I was about to put the bobbin on, so the PVA must have melted instantly and they must be attacking the bag. But there's another little bream taking the snowman, hook banging the bottom lip. Every hook hole's been really good, I must admit, but yeah, so I've kind of just flicked it out there again for now. We'll sort the other 2 rods out, because that rod just seems, as soon as I put a bag on it and put it out there, it's going straight away. So I'm going to do the other 2 rods, get them re-rigged up and rebaited up, seeing as they've been quiet most of the time. I can get them sorted, then I'm going to redo that right one again, put another stick on it, and again I might try and put the camera on it and see if I can capture it. I couldn't have done it that time, because literally I didn't even get time to put the bobbin on or the swim rod. So yeah, craziness. So don't know, about 5 bream, 3 tench now. Need the carp to move in. Plenty of time left, like I say, it's 1:30 I think. So yeah, could be one of them sessions where it's bream and tench, but fingers crossed it's all going to change. 10 to 3, and I just had my first run on the left hand rod on the snowman rigs, and I lost it. There's a snag or something out there, you know, I'm not too sure what it was. Don't know if it was a bream, tench, carp, not sure. Either way, it's always bad losing a fish. Rig looks fine, everything looks fine, but it left me stuck in something that's down there, whether it be a tree trunk or I don't know, just off the reeds, a bit before it to be fair. So yeah, but the rod is back out, another little stick on there, put some boilies out there, and it's just good to have action on yet another rod rather than the right one all the time. So hopefully they're in now and they'll be back in there feeding away soon, and we'll get another chance at pulling one out. So yeah, a little bit demoralised after that one, but look at the bright side, there's action on another rod, so it can only be a good thing. And bombers everywhere. I wonder if there's an air show or something going on, but about the 4th or 5th, a lot of planes will come over. I mean, we are close to Southend Airport, to be fair, so perhaps that's where they're off to. Where's he gone? I can hear him. There he is. So it's 5 to 6. I've just woke up after having a little nap. Woke up because the alarm went screaming off. Another tench, and straight after putting that out, couldn't even put the bobbin on again before it went off, and I had a bream. And they're taking snowmen, so I may have to go bigger. I may stick with it and hope that the carp move in. Right hand rod again. Always that right hand rod seems to be the one at the minute. But yeah, so what did I say, 5 to 6. Yeah, 5 to 6. Probably got a lot of sleep in my eye. Cup of tea, sort myself out. I've got to make some more sticks up because I'm going through them pretty quick. Doesn't help that I've got the big mesh. Kind of hard to get it right so that it's not too much, and they're quite beefy sticks, shall we say. But yeah, I'm going to do that, make some more up, ready for later on, because I've got a feeling I'm going to need some through the night as well. I guess at least I know every rig's working. I mean, constantly hooked really well, so you know there's that BMG coated braid in the brown, and their hooks, every fish has been bottom lip, bang in the centre as well, so that's always a good thing. I could just do with at least one carp. I've not seen anyone else catching anything, even though I've just had a nap, but throughout the day I've not seen or heard anyone else having anything, so I guess it's better than a complete blank. Well, the tench are anyway, I'm not so sure about the bream. This battery is about to run out. Luckily I've got the other battery with me, so I'll swap them over in case we have some luck a little later on. Well, I'll obviously update later on anyway. But yeah, I'll change the battery over in a minute. So yeah, 6 o'clock now, whatever. Still no joys on the carp front. More bream, more tench. Still working at it. 10 to 7. Sticks made. I've just had 2 more bream while I was doing the sticks. All on the right rod again. I should move it really, maybe, I don't know. I'll leave it. It's catching, isn't it? Yeah, sticks made. New battery in the camera. And set again. I don't think it'll be long before that rod goes again. I probably could try and record it, but as soon as I do that it'll stop, I know it will. Weather's not too bad, show you what's going on outside. Oi. That is bang on top of where I've got a bait. Which is on the bar that runs across. Rods are sorted. So not a lot happening. Like I say, I haven't seen anyone else catching, be it tench, bream or anything, to be fair. So, but light is starting to fade. Still quite nice. With the old clouds and that, it's not too cold out here. Although I have put the hoodie on. But that was because I was having a nap earlier. But, yeah. So, we'll see how things go, I suppose. I think there's a couple of people that are down by me that are, sounds like they're packing up, maybe not, I don't know. But at the moment, still on snowman rigs on all three rods. The right rod's doing all the work. One run on the left one which somehow got snagged on something. The left one was just off these reeds over here, just out a little bit. And then they're all on the same sort of distance, so there's one in the middle where that fish moved, and then there's one to the right where there's a little set of reeds around the corner here, like little island stroke reeds. It's just on the corner of there, which is where I'm taking all the fish from. But yeah, for now, that's it. That's 25 to 9. And Mad Mikey has just been down, along with another mate, Nathan. Had a little chat, catch up, come see how I was doing. And it's starting to obviously get dark now. I need to sort the rods out, which I'm going to do in about 5 minutes. Cast them out for the night, put some bait out. I've had a few more bream, I've lost count now. So, but I'm going to stick with it. I've got till tomorrow afternoon, I may even stay on a bit longer. I just wanted to show you the sky. Nice clouds, nice evening. A little bit cold earlier, the wind was really kicking up. But yeah, it's getting on. Hopefully tonight will be the one. Get some carp on the bank. But we'll have to see. Right, so it's 9:45 Sunday morning. I've got to admit, I woke up about 20 minutes ago. I practically slept all the way through. I must have really needed to sleep. Rods have not moved, no bleeps, no bites. T's on obviously. Yeah, it's a very quiet night. My phone is now dead. I've got no power to it. I was watching Match of the Day last night and I must have fell asleep with it on, and I have tried charging it, but the power pail is out of power as well, so it won't turn on or anything. So unfortunately I can't keep in touch with anyone. I'm sure there'll be messages and stuff going on, but I'll have to reply as soon as I get back. I'm not sure exactly what time I'll be leaving yet. I did think the afternoon, but I may stay on. I can stay on till 5, so the possibility I may do that. You probably see the wind's proper blowing out there today. It's been like this really for the last few days, to be fair. But it seems like they've all sodded off. Fish may not be in this area anymore. I didn't hear much last night. Like I say, I passed out fairly early, really, sort of 11 o'clock or half 11, whatever it was. But yeah, no bites, nothing. Oh. Yeah. Get that down. So yeah, right, cup of tea, wake myself up a bit. And then consider what I'm going to do. I'm definitely have to renew the rods. Maybe try something different. All snowman rigs last night. Yeah. I've been told it's been fishing fairly hard, this place. The person that comes around does the money. Really nice chap, to be fair. I had a good chat with him. And he has said it has been a bit of a funny one lately. Although one bloke, when was it, last week or something, had a few fish out all in one session. But otherwise it has been fishing hard, so like I say, there's got other people opposite me. They've not really, I've not seen them have any fish, including any bream or tench. So whether they're fishing with really big baits so they don't get bothered by them, or they're just not over that side, they're on my bait, I don't know. But yeah, so, but yeah, this place, Doggets, it's in Rochford. And if you are thinking about popping down, it's a lovely little place. I'd say it is little, but loads of little nooks and crannies. If you like your stalking, lovely place to go stalking. Loads of bits you can go stalking round. Price is excellent. I mean, it's £15 for 24 hours, and that's for 3 rods. So, you know, for that sort of money, it's one of the cheapest fisheries I know. And I know there's some good fish in here as well. So it's definitely a value for money. Had to walk a little way from the car, but it's not too bad. Make sure you got your barra. I mean, I think there's another entrance as well, but I'm not sure exactly where that is. So yeah, it's going to be a matter of me having a cup of tea now. I'm going to have to re-boil that if I ain't careful. Let's pour that. Me having a cup of tea. I'm just getting my head together. I say it's been nice being here either way, catch or not catch. I've had a few fish, so I know rigs work, but it'd be nice for them to be carp, really. So yeah, I'll update later once I'm actually awake, because I think I'm just jabbering on about nothing at the minute. So it's 11:15. Rods have just been redone. I've had my tea, I'm finally awake. Bit of a late one today. I've changed over now. I've gone to double bottom baits. Well, double bottom bait on one and 1.5 baits on the other two. Just trying to do something a little bit different, see if I can get them going again. Even the bream and tench seem to have moved off now. So, just a matter of changing things. See where I come in. Little entrance up there, down the path. Path goes all round the lake. Like I say, there's loads of little nooks and crannies down here. But I really fancied this swim when I came in. See fish moving in here, the wind's pelting in here, as it is still doing now. But it is blowing. Whether they've moved right down that channel now, I'm not sure. But I don't think, from what I hear from the chap yesterday, like I said when I spoke to him, no one's had anything yesterday. I think one good fish was lost, possibly yesterday. But otherwise it seems that no one's having anything, so definitely not sort of a runs water down here. Maybe at the right time of year it possibly might be, but it seems like there's a lot of bream, quite a few tench. You've got to battle through them when the carp are on the feed, and then maybe you'll have some results. But definitely somewhere I want to come again. I like the look of it, I like the surroundings. Do get a few people walking about, but it's not somewhere I'm worried about, to be honest. Yesterday morning I even left my gear in the swim, pulled the rods in and went and got me petrol from the car, which, like I say, takes 5 minutes or so, a bit longer. So, but I had no problems leaving the gear here. It was all pretty safe, and like I say, during the night it feels pretty safe. You get the odd angler walking around, I think maybe doing a bit of pre-baiting or something, but generally it's very, very nice. Swims are all pretty good. Got like shell, I think it is shells in the swim, which is why it's a bit not gravelly, but you know, crunchy. Got some along the path which has disappeared slightly. But yeah, I don't know if it's just this weekend or what, but obviously you would have seen some of the video of the bombers going over. Been a few planes go. We are close to Southend Airport, and there may be another one, but you do get the odd plane or whatever going over. But when they're bombers, you don't get to see them every day, so it's not been a headache, shall we say. It's not been constant. Yeah. So I did say I'd stay till the afternoon. I may stay on till 5, so I may do that. I'm a bit gutted that my phone has got no charge or anything, so I can't keep up with anything or see what's going on the group or whatever, but I'll deal with that when I get back. So if you are trying to contact me, sorry, but it's just the way it is, I'm afraid. Roy's got my power pack that he made me at the minute. The charger on it was no good, which is sorting out for me, another charger or whatever, and I don't want him to send it to me because it'll cost some money, so hopefully we'll meet up at next weekend or something and I'll get that back and I'll be back to full force with power. It means I can watch the telly as well without trying to destroy the power on my phone, so that'd be nice. Yeah, for now, the sun's out, it's quite warm, but it is blowing, it's serious blowing. So, I'm going to go and sit down for a bit, radio's on, obviously talk sport. Liverpool game's on at 1 o'clock or whatever, so I'll be listening to that. is 10-3, listening to the Liverpool game, and about 10 minutes ago I just had another tench, and then just as I put that one back I had another tench on another rod. So I've had the middle rod I had a tench on, and the right rod I've had a tench on. We did just have a downpour, that's why the sides are down on the brolly. So I've been listening to football with the rain going on. It has now cleared and don't look too bad out there, so I'm going to give it another hour or two, about 5 o'clock I think, listen to the football, finish that off, and well, I'm going to start packing bits away now, but I'm going to go about 5, I think, 6 o'clock, something like that. But yeah, another 2 tench to the keep net, shall we say, or to the existing tench that I've already had. And the tench are nice, don't get me wrong, they're not bad sizes, all sort of 4-pounders, but it's not what I'm after, obviously. But I'm glad the rain stopped, let things dry out a little bit, and hopefully have a carp as well. It'd be nice just before I leave, but it's looking harder and harder at the minute. So we'll just have to persevere for the next couple of hours, keep fingers crossed, and hope one trips up. But yeah, just a little update. So start packing bits up, won't be long before I go. I mean, a couple of hours flies by when you're fishing. And I guess at least I've been catching. So it's 4:15, football's finished, Liverpool won, it's always good. Sorry about the wind, but yeah, pretty much everything packed up, and I'm off. So no carp, plenty of tench, plenty of bream, but I'll be coming back and having another go, that's for sure. Nice place. Loads of bits to explore around the lake, so there'll definitely be a part 2 of this. For now, session of Doggets finished.